Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the beautiful world of Icarus. As you can see behind me, we're in the middle of a storm, and my workshop looks a little bit different than it normally does. And, well, that's because it caught on fire and burned everything down. So I jumped in, I was really excited. I wanted to check out the new battery system, which, by the way, batteries are finally here. And there's a whole new system to go along with it, and I was really excited for that. And I started off by coming over to my cooker here, the fire pit, and it was on, it was just burning wood. And I've had this here forever, and it's always cooked food. I haven't had any issues. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I caught on fire and then I spread that to the stairs or what happened. But as soon as the stairs caught fire, it was a lost cause. It was all downhill from there. We lost essentially, I would say 90% of this workshop. Obviously most of the structure is still up, but the 90% that I'm talking about is literally every single storage box, every single crafting bench. It looks like it's pretty much all destroyed. The only thing left, we've got the plants up there, we've got the generator here. Everything else has burned to the ground. No. Oh. I'm devastated. I am absolutely devastated. And of course, as soon as everything starts burning, an entire storm starts hitting, so I have to sit here and wait that out too, and just admire everything that we used to have here. Oh, man. Well, I had some big plans for today, and it looks like now our plans have changed drastically, and we're gonna be rebuilding. And I think when we rebuild, we're not gonna use as much wood as we had before. Oh, man. Oh, I'm laughing, but it hurts. It hurts so much. Well, I guess the only thing I can do right now is, well, let's check on our animals. Our animals are safe. Luckily, there's no wood in there that could have burned them, except for this piece right here, but the fire didn't spread that far. But this guy looks okay. Both of these guys are okay. Oh, man, that's brutal. Well, let's go to our cabin. Let's wait this storm out. Let's sleep through the night. And, well, I guess in the morning, we're going to focus on rebuilding basically the entire workshop. All right, well, I would say good morning, but it's not really all that good, is it? After a full night's rest, a lot of sulking, a lot of pouting, and just a lot of sadness, I guess I'm somewhat ready to rebuild this. But yeah, like I was saying, I had just jumped in. I checked on the fire to see if there was anything cooking in there. Like I said, the fire was on, and I've never had any issues with it before. I don't know if I stepped in it or what, and then I spread that fire to the stairs. But once it started, I could not stop it. I tried to stay calm. I tried to stay focused, and I grabbed the materials for the fire whacker, and I basically have never had to use the fire whacker out here. I have never had any fires that I can remember offhand, but no matter how hard I tried, it was fruitless. It was completely pointless because it was spreading so fast at that point that there was nothing I could do to stop it. And oh, man, this is so tough. This is so tough to see. Well, like I said, the plan was to check out the batteries, to check out that whole new system. There's a whole system now that we can store our electricity. Now we can also store our water, things like that. So even if it's nighttime and our solar panels aren't working, and even if our water wheel gets clogged up, we'll have water stored up, we'll have electricity stored up, and we can run throughout the night. And on top of that, it turns out that even if we don't have enough electricity to sustain us through the entire night, we won't always completely lose electricity. We can experience brownouts instead of complete blackouts. So we'll lose some power. The lights will get a little bit dimmer. Some of the crafting will be a little bit slower. But I just thought that was super cool, and I was super excited to check that out. And maybe we still can. I think it's just going to take me a little bit longer to get there because I have to rebuild so much. Well, I guess the plan would be to put a bunch of storage boxes down, and then we'll just have to throw everything in storage, and then we'll just have to start crafting all over again. And unfortunately, this really sets us back quite a bit, actually, because all of the different crafting benches that we had, we don't really get those resources back as far as I can tell. I don't think we do. Oh, wait. Hold on. So the bag that it drops here includes all the resources that were in the storage for this particular thing, which was the masonry bench, but it also includes the masonry bench. So does that mean there's the cement mixer? Wait, this might not be as bad as I thought. There's the machining bench. Okay, well, that's good. I think maybe if that's the case, then... Wait, hold on. I think this was one of the tailor benches, what are they called, where we make our armor and stuff? Decoration bench, that's there. I'm wondering if some of the wood crafting benches, those actually burned down, whereas things like the masonry bench, that was made out of stone, so that didn't quite burn down. Maybe that's the case. Well, let me see here. I'm going to have to build some ramps in order to actually traverse through our workshop here. All right. Let's just get up here for now. What do we got left up here? Oh, that was made out of wood too. Okay. Oh, man. Let me jump up here. Hey, we didn't lose this guy. We did not lose the foundry. Well, I guess that's good. I guess the stairs right here being stone, they stopped the fire from spreading. So, I guess that's good. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm still pretty bummed out right now. Well, oh my goodness. This is so sad. All right, I gotta stop pouting. I gotta stop concentrating or focusing too much on how much we just lost. And, well, I guess I'm just gonna get to work. I'm gonna start rebuilding. It's gonna be some temporary stuff right now, probably going to be wood floors. And then from there, we'll eventually upgrade to stone and never go back to wood ever again, because that apparently was the biggest mistake of my life. But yeah, let me let me get to it. right. It's a lot more empty and open in here, but I pretty much finished it. I mean, obviously I need to put down all the different benches and everything like that. And it's pretty ugly. I've got storage boxes all over the place. They're not organized even a little bit. It's an absolute disaster, but I'm a little bit less depressed now, so that's good. Yeah, we got floors again, so that's pretty neat, and they're all stone. And not all of them are actual floors. So these are floor pieces. And then over here are the floor foundations. We can put floor pieces over top of them so they don't look like they've got this kind of square border around the entire piece. They'll look like this instead. But I don't want to craft anymore. I don't want to think about this anymore. It's nighttime. I spent the entire day cleaning up and getting this all figured out. And yeah, I feel a little bit better. So let's head back to the cabin. I'm gonna go to sleep for the... Oh. We've got a hole in the wall. I think we've got enough to make one more piece. Let's make... Yeah, let's make a wall here. And then I think I've got a door somewhere here in storage. Like I said, it's not organized at all, so I don't really know where everything's at right at this moment. It's a complete cluster, but I know I've got a door here somewhere. Where did it go? Here we go. Reinforced door. Let's grab that. Let's go and grab the wall piece. And let's throw that right here. Let's make sure that's a doorway. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a shell of its former self, but it's got some structural integrity again, so I guess that's good. But yeah, let's go to sleep for the night, and then in the morning we'll have to put some more of those crafting benches down, and from there I think we can start making batteries. I don't even know what they cost. We'll have to check that out, but for now I'm tired. Let's go to sleep. All right, well, good morning. It's a new day, and so we're gonna try and start off fresh, even though it's gonna be difficult with the reminder of what happened. Let's go ahead and we're just gonna get rid of this fire pit. I've got a special spot for it, and that is right in the water there, never to be seen again. Okay, now let's check out the tech tree here. And just to start, right here in tier 3, we have the new biofuel water pump. So let's go ahead and unlock that. We've got the metal rain reservoir, definitely going to unlock that, as well as the water barrel. And is there anything else in regards to that? Let's check here. Nothing new that I'm seeing there. But if we jump to tier 4, you'll see that right in here we've got the basic battery rack as well as the advanced battery rack and a flow meter. That flow meter, my understanding, is going to allow us to essentially see either the electricity or the water flow. So it's actually going to give us an idea of how much electricity we have and where it's going, things like that. So we just have to hook that up to, I think, to any wires or water pipes, and I think we'll just be able to kind of interact with it and see the numbers going in and out. So that's really cool. And then one more thing that I believe they added is right here, the water borer. So we can actually put this on an enzyme geyser, and it will provide us, I think, with an unlimited supply of water. So that would be great if we're not near a water source. We are, so I don't really need it. I have 37 points that I could use to unlock it, so I guess we'll just unlock it. But I think that's kind of it. But let's go back to the electricity, or the batteries rather, and see what they require. So the basic one just requires 4 electronics, some copper wire, refined wood, platinum sheath, and titanium plates. And then the advanced one is, well, pretty much the same thing, except just a little bit more. And it looks like the advanced one stores 6,000 electricity with a max rate of 10,000 per second. Not really sure what that means. I guess that's maybe just the output. And then the smaller one only stores 1,000 with a max rate of 1,500 per second. So we might as well just go with the advanced one. We'll probably make a couple, honestly. And the flow meter looks like it's actually pretty cheap too, with some aluminum ingot, gold and copper wire, electronics, and glass. We should have pretty much everything. Just, you know, it'd be a lot easier if we had, you know, a little bit more crafting benches put out. And, you know, I had it a little bit more organized, but this is what we've got, so we're going to deal with it. Now, let me try and remember. Machining bench, I believe, is where we make the electronics. Yes, it is. So we need some organic resin and epoxy. Now, to make that, I believe we need the mortar and pestle. And we're going to need some sulfur and tree sap for the epoxy, as well as some wood and oxide for the organic resin. Now, I know we've got most of that. Sulfur, we actually might be super low on. Unfortunately, where we would normally go to check, there's nothing here. So... we're going to have to search all of our storage boxes. Like I said, I just threw everything in just pretty much random boxes. I guess I tried to keep it somewhat organized, but ultimately it's still chaos. Now, I know I've got oxide somewhere in here. Where did that go? What in the world did I do with my oxide? I know I had like 3 or 4 stacks of oxide. Am I missing it? Did I put it in this one? Yes, I did. Okay, let's just grab all but 17. And let's just make a bunch of organic resin. I'm sure I've got some somewhere in storage. I remember seeing 2 at one point, but that's all I remember. So we might as well just craft up a bunch here. And then for the epoxy, we need some sulfur and tree sap. So here, let's throw all of the oxide in there. Let's offload some of the stuff in our inventory. Just whatever we can. And then let's go ahead and eat a little bit here. And then drink some beer and wine because we really need to drink after what happened yesterday. But now I say we go look for some sulfur. It's been a while since I've actually had to mine for some, so I really don't know where it's at. Oh, there's a big cat right here. There's a dead big cat right here. So let's go ahead and skin him up, and then we will continue on our journey for sulfur. I really am excited to get some electricity stored finally. I've been really waiting for these batteries to be implemented down here in Icarus. So I'm super excited for that. But with that massive fire that we had, it almost feels like we're starting over. I mean, I know we're not really because we still essentially have everything that we did before the fire. But it just seems like a major setback. That's what it feels like. And once we get the sulfur and we get these things crafted up, I say we put together a little storage shed, or more like an electricity shed, where we're going to store these batteries and everything that we need for that. I think that would be cool. Just have a little separate thing. Plus, I mean, if there's another fire, then maybe we reduce the risk of losing that too. So I'm going to keep that in mind going forward. I'm really surprised that's the first fire that we've really had. Even through all of the storms, the lightning storms, I know we put up the lightning rods relatively early, and it just seems like they basically had 100% effectiveness. We never had lightning strike or anything like that. And then, of course, what ultimately did us in was, I think it was just me. Like I said, I think I must have just stepped on the fire and then spread the fire that way. So I guess the moral of the story is, don't build things out of wood on Icarus, because you're only asking for trouble. I put it off for so long, but ultimately it was inevitable. And it caused major, major damage. But we've got one sulfur node. I'm seeing another one right up here. I'm going to keep searching for some. I'm going to just basically max out my inventory, or at least my weight, whichever one comes first. And then we'll head back to the base and hopefully get to crafting some batteries. All right, we made it back, and we have a ton more sulfur on us. Now, where am I going to store this stuff? Hold on, I think I've got a lot of extra storage here. Yeah, let's throw in about half of it. We don't really need that much. And then, oh shoot, I need some tree sap. Let's go ahead. I'm sure I've got some somewhere. Let's see, I'm just going to search really quick. I'm not really seeing any, so let's just grab the wood, and we're going to churn that into tree sap. Just max that out, craft those up. That'll take just under a minute here. And there we go. Let's craft up 50 epoxy. And while all that crafts up, let's see how much gold do we need. Let's grab 10 out of there. Do we have any copper somewhere? We've got a little bit. Let's just grab all 40 from there. There's another 26 in there. Oh, we might have to do a mining run because we're going to need a bunch of wire for the electronic parts. But let's go ahead and make as much as we can of both gold wire and copper wire. This whole thing's full. Let me see here. Let's grab all the wood. I guess that's where a lot of our wood went. And then we can craft it all up here. This will take about 45 seconds. We'll let that craft. Let's go back and grab all of our epoxy and organic resin. And I think it was 8 electronic parts for just one of the advanced battery racks. So I think we go with 2 just to start. I don't know if that's overkill. I don't know if that's just not going to be enough for how much things that we have powered. Well, we probably have about half the electricity cost at this point because we lost a lot of our crafting benches. But we're going to want them regardless. We can make 12. What are we short on? Gold wire. Let's go ahead and start crafting that. We're going to need some more organic resin too. So let's go ahead, just craft as much as we can, which is 100. Okay, that should be good. And then let's grab 26 copper ingot. Is that really all I have? Oh no. Do I have any uncooked? No, I'm not seeing any. We have a bunch of gold ore not cooked. Let's go ahead and cook that up. All right, I grabbed 9 of the refined gold, so we're making a little bit more gold wire. And because the inventory in here was full when I tried to make all those electronic parts, it did not work. So let's go ahead. We can do 15. What are we short on? Oh, the organic resin. Let's go ahead and grab... Oh, looks like it's just finishing up. Grab 100 from there. Let's throw that in there. And we can make 19. Now, let's just make 19. I think, like I said, I think we only need 16 for 2 of those racks. But let's double check here. Yeah, 8 electronics, so 16 total. We need 16 titanium plates. Do we have some of those somewhere? We've got platinum sheaths. Don't see any in there. Oh, shoot. I might have to do some digging in all of these storage boxes. Okay, it doesn't look like I have any platinum sheaths. Let me check this last one here. No. Okay, actually, we're going to need this electricity tool, so let's go ahead and grab that. Grab our dried stringy meat that I didn't mean to put in there. And then I think we make the titanium plates in here. We do. We need 16 total. We can make 11. Let's go ahead and start crafting these up. And then where else do we got some in here? Please tell me we've got some platinum in here. Oh yeah, tons. That's right. Okay. Let's just grab a bunch there. Go back over to the fabricator. Throw that all in there. And can we not make any more? Oh, I was grabbing platinum. What am I doing? I keep mixing up platinum and titanium. Okay, looks like we have to smelt up a bunch of titanium, so let's go ahead and start that. We've got 78 total, but I think it takes like 3 titanium ore for 1 ingot, right? No, it takes 5. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, hopefully we have enough. I'm not doing the math on it, but I'm going to let these cook up. It takes over 40 seconds for just one of them to smelt. Let me double check. Am I sure that I don't have any more? There's nothing in here. I'm not seeing it in there either. Did I have any extra stored in here? We got platinum. Not seeing anything. No, okay. Then I'm just going to craft up some more copper wire. We're going to need it not only for the electronics. Well, actually, we don't need any more electronics, but we do need a little bit extra for the actual advanced battery rack. But I think we have everything for it. Is that right? Yes, we do. Oh, we even have enough for the beehive extractor. If I have enough resources here once I'm done with the batteries, then we might make that, because I would like to expand my beehive. Right now, it's just a single beehive. That's all we've got, so I really want to start adding on to that. But we're here for the battery rack. So let's go ahead. We've got that crafted up. Let's throw that into our hotbar. And then, okay, this isn't bad. Wait, hold on. Let me just put this down. Oh, okay. I thought we were going to have to put more batteries inside there, because when it shows the little hologram of the battery rack, it showed that it was like empty, but I don't think we need to do anything else. We can just turn it on and off, connect it to our sources, and we're good to go. But what does it take for that flow meter? We need some aluminum ingot, and that's it. We have everything else. Let's go ahead and grab some aluminum. And then we should be able to craft the flow meter. And that'll take just a few seconds. And there we go. And we have a storm coming through. Oh, great. Okay, well, I'm going to wait this storm out. It gets a little bit choppy in here when the storms come through. So I'm going to let that titanium cook up. And then we're going to pick up this battery rack here after we're said and done. I just wanted to put it down, see what it looked like. And then we'll put down a storage shed outside for it all. And then start, I guess, testing it out. All right, so the storm has passed, and we've got a few more titanium plates. We just need one more in order to make a second advanced battery rack, and they should be pretty close to done here. I've got one more cooked up. We got 45 seconds, and then we'll have enough for the last titanium plate, and then we can start building. But now that I'm thinking about it, how much stone do I have? 44. So not much, because what I wanted to do, like I said, is build a little shed out somewhere out here. I'm not sure just yet for the batteries and whatnot, but I'm not gonna make it out of wood. I know better now. I know my beehive is made out of wood. I'm hoping it's gonna be fine. You'd think I learned my lesson, but I just think it looks good. I like the basic wood, the interior wood with the glass. I just like the look of it. Let's just hope and pray that lightning doesn't strike or I set myself on fire and walk on it. Let's just try not to do that next time. But yeah, the battery shed, that's going to be all stone. I just don't want to take any chances. But we have our last titanium plate that we can craft up. And then once that's done here in 2 seconds, we should be able to craft this. Yes, we can. So let's go ahead, grab that out of there. Let's pick this one up. Oh, we are overweight. Let's just throw these in here for now. And I need to mine some stone. Now, it's getting dark. It's about 5:20 right now. Let's try and make this quick. We've got some stone nodes out here, and we're leveled up pretty high so that we can get stone pretty quick. But we do have these crocs here. I'm just going to try and avoid these guys. No need to fight right now. I don't have it in me, okay? Not after the last couple days that we've had. Okay, we have 518 stone on us. That should be hopefully enough for what we want to put together. It's not going to be anything big. It's going to be probably about the size of our bee shack here. So I think 500 should be more than enough. The thing is, I'm going to need to make sure I've got enough iron nails as well as some leather. Shoot. Iron nails. Oh, normally I have those in the anvil. But, you know, the anvil's not here. I don't know where the anvil is. Oh no. I'm sure I put that in here somewhere, or maybe I somehow lost it in the fire. I wouldn't think that the anvil would burn up, considering, you know, it's made of solid metal. But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember seeing it in any of my storage boxes. Oh no. I don't think we have an anvil anymore. Okay, well, let's grab some iron ingot. What all do we need for that? Oh, we need a crafting bench, which burned up in the fire. Okay, what does it take for the crafting bench? We need some leather and some fiber, and then we should be good. And I definitely have both of those things. Just gotta find it. There's some fiber. There's some leather. Okay, let's go ahead, craft that bad boy up. That'll take about 10 seconds here. And I guess I could use this as an opportunity to reorganize all of my crafting benches, maybe make it a little bit, I don't know, just different than what it was before. But I kind of liked how it was before. I knew where everything was at, and I didn't really have to think about it. I just knew exactly where I needed to go for whatever I needed to craft. So I think we just stick with what we know. Let's put the crafting bench right back here. Let's go ahead. Let's see here. I do have everything for the anvil. Let's craft that up. That'll take about 10 seconds. And there we go. And let's put that right about here. The exact same spot it was before. And, oh, we need some more iron. Yeah, we really might... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, we might need to go on a mining run for iron, but we definitely don't, at least not right now. Let's just max out at 52, which is 520 nails. Yeah, that should last us for a little while. All right, we got a bunch cooked up. Let's just grab 200 and let the rest continue cooking. Go back over to the masonry bench here. Let's throw all the nails, all the stone, all of the leather in there. Now let's make 4 floors, because I think it's just going to be a little 2x2. Like I said, just like the beehive shack, I guess we're calling it. But we're going to enclose this. So we're going to need, what, 2, 4, 6, 8 walls at least. So let's craft those up. And for the roof, I say we make 8 of these stone half pitches. Because if I remember right, we should be able to use these not only for the ends of the roof, but also as roof pieces. I think. I should probably double check that before I craft them up. Let's craft up a wood one and we can check that. Let's see here. Yeah, we can. We can use them as roof pieces as well. Okay. And then, of course, we're going to need some beams. So let's just go with 16 for now. And there we go. We've got all the beams. Let's make sure we have everything in our hotbar, including the electricity tool. And it is nighttime, so I don't really want to build in the pitch black like this. So let's go to sleep, and we'll get started on it in the morning. Okay, now I got to figure out where in the world we're going to put this. I was thinking kind of right in this area, just to kind of fill it out. I mean, it's probably not the best spot for it. I feel like it'd be a little bit of an eyesore right here. So I was thinking maybe also off to the side over there. You know what? No, let's put it right here. I think this spot will be just fine. We'll put it at an angle kind of this way. Let's put this too wide. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, lost one of the beams. And there we go. Let's put these floors down. And I realize now I probably do want to fill out the bottom here. I guess I could have made just the foundation pieces instead. So I guess we'll have to make some extra walls, but that's okay. All right, got a couple of the roof pieces up, so let's put the ends down on them. I think this will actually look pretty nice. We got to rotate that and then select, I think, this one. Nope. There we go. And there we go. Now I forgot we're going to need a door for this. Well, actually two, since I did a double door there. And then I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more walls. And then some stairs for it. Now, due to stone restrictions, we can only make 2 more walls. Shoot. Okay, well, let's get those crafted up. Let's go get a little bit more stone, and then we can finish it. And then I got to craft up a couple doors for it, too. And there we go. So, turns out the stairs were kind of pointless because they're just underground essentially, but that's fine. But now we've got a battery shack, I guess. I don't know what to name this thing. Maybe I'll figure something out. If you've got one, let me know. We can name it. We'll put a sign up for it. But anyway, let's go ahead, grab what we need here, the advanced battery packs and the flow meter. Let's throw that down there and that down there as well. All right. Now let's go ahead, I don't know, let's just put these right here. And then right here. This might change. I don't know how it's going to work when it comes to actually wiring everything up. Let's go ahead, take the electricity tool, connect that. Let's just put the wires out front here. Connect both of these. So they're both connected. And obviously they are empty right now. So we need to connect this to our grid. So let's put a wire out this way. And let's just, I guess, bring it out to there. And then we'll go out on the other side here. And put one down here. And let's just see what happens. Connected it to that light, which is connected to, well, it looks like a lot of other things. But just thinking about it right now and seeing all of these wires and water pipes everywhere, I might end up just basically getting rid of everything, all of the wiring, and redoing it all now that we have a little bit better system implemented. But one thing that I just forgot was adding this flow meter. Let's go ahead and grab the electricity tool, disconnect from here. Let's put, I guess, the flow meter up on the wall. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to reorganize this stuff too. But we'll reconnect the wires. Let's do this. Oh, hold on. It can only connect on that side. Let's just do it this way, I guess. Okay, here we go. So supply 0, demand 0, of course, because we're not actually connected to the grid just yet. Storage 15,000 / 12 million. Don't know what all of that means, but let's go ahead and grab that piece right there, and then we'll connect it to this side out here. And then we'll go back up. And now what does this read? Supply 7250, demand 6850. So that's good. We finally have a way to see how much we're using, how much it's supplying. So that makes me feel so much better. Now, do these start storing electricity? Yes, the number is going up. Somewhat slowly, but it's still going up. And so over time, it will continue to fill up. Is this the same? Yeah, 13, 14. Yeah, they're both filling up at about the same rate right now. So even at night, when we start to get low on electricity because of these solar panels up top, we should still have enough electricity to last us through the night. Now, we'll see how that ends up going when it comes to adding back some of these crafting benches that require a lot of electricity. I don't know if we'll be able to have them connected and running at all times. Like, that's kind of the goal. But hey, we've got a self-sustaining, off-grid, not just cabin, but workshop, pool area, gazebo, beehive, essentially an off-grid compound out in the middle of the woods. And yeah, it's a huge bummer that so much of this burned down and we're set back what seems like so far, but I'm going to see this as an opportunity to kind of improve on things going forward. Now, of course, I've learned stop building with wood, or at least don't set yourself on fire and then step on the wood because you're going to burn everything else down. But that shouldn't be an issue going forward, especially with everything basically either made out of stone or concrete or aluminum, with a few exceptions, of course, like the beehive. But yeah, it's super nice to know how much electricity we're using, how much we're actually generating over time. We finally have some numbers. And look at that, our storage is at 84,000 and climbing. I don't know what the KJ stands for. I'm not an electricity guy, but I do know that we are finally storing electricity. So, really excited about that. And now, I think one last thing to just kind of top it off here is we're going to go back to the beehive that I'm just so excited about. And I want to add either an expansion, which just adds storage, or maybe we do something else like add the large beehive expansion. I think that's the one that we were looking at here in the machining bench that we were able to craft, but we used up those materials for the large battery. So yeah, the beehive extractor, that's what we were looking at. We need 2 more titanium plates for the extractor, which means we need at least 6 more titanium, and I don't think we have that. No, we only have 2. Shoot, did I burn up all of my titanium too? Yeah, it looks like I did. I guess I have 7 more, but this can only make 1 more titanium ingot. Oh wait, actually we can make 2 more. But we're still not going to have enough to make the plates that we need for the beehive extractor. So actually, instead of expanding the beehive, I totally forgot about the metal rain reservoir as well as the water barrel. And this metal rain extractor is fairly cheap to make. 12 iron ingot is basically nothing. Some wood and stone and epoxy and some charcoal. We have essentially all of that. So let's go ahead. Where's that iron? Let's grab that. Let's see here. Do we have any extra epoxy? I'm not seeing any. Oh, we've got 12 on us. So all we need is some charcoal. I just need to find where I put all my charcoal. I think there's some here in the furnace, right? Oh yeah, a bunch. Here, let's grab all of that. 52. Let's go back over to the machining bench. And there we go. We can craft up the metal rain reservoir. And we can also craft up a water barrel. So let's go ahead and do that too while we're at it. And with this metal rain reservoir, it looks like we can actually connect it to the, I guess, the whole system. So things that require some water, we can connect it to those as well. So, I don't know, should we just put it right here for now? We've got 2 water pumps right under this bridge and next to it. So I guess it kind of makes sense to put it there. We just need our water tool. And there we go, we've got that. So let's go ahead. Connect this up. Let's just bring this down. And there we go. So now as this collects water over time... Wait. Oh, this is filling up with water. I'm guessing from the pumps? And then it's going to be able to use that water, I guess, to continue... I don't know. I think I know how it works. It's just my brain is kind of scrambled. It's been kind of a chaotic day, or chaotic last few days. So I'm just going to put that down, let it fill up, and then I'm going to put the other water barrel over here, and we'll be able to store some extra water, so when this gets clogged up and we're not paying attention or we're just busy, it should be able to kind of overflow into this, right? Wait, no, I just realized this doesn't provide water. This only provides electricity. What am I doing? Let's go ahead and pick this up really quick. And let's bring this back over to the rain reservoir because I think we'll use this as an overflow to the reservoir. Let's just take this guy out while we're here. But yeah, we'll use this water barrel as an overflow for the reservoir. And there we go. Let's go ahead, connect this down to the system. I'll just put it right there. And there we go, it's filling up. So we can toggle it on or off. So if I shut it off, there it goes, it stops collecting water. And can we do the same thing with this? We can. Yeah, I gotta figure out how these work properly. Like I said, my brain is kind of scrambled right now. It's been hectic. But hey, look at that. We got a lot done. We added battery storage, we rebuilt a little bit. We added some extra water reservoirs, and it's looking good. Brutal day, brutal last few days, but as always, it was fun for me, and I really hope it was fun for you. If it was, let me know. Throw a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys want to see some more of this type of stuff. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.